Hello there, Virgo. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel. This is Mr. Fire Dragon, and this is your autumn equinox reading that will be encompassing the energy that starts as the autumn solstice, not solstice, but the autumn equinox begins on September 23rd at 3:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's going to go until the sun moves into Capricorn for the winter solstice on December 22nd. So, a few general notes before we start that this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Virgo out there. If it does resonate with you, those are your messages. If it does not resonate with you, give them over to another Virgo out there. This is mostly going to correspond with Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. And all Virgo cross watchers are absolutely welcome to join us today as well. While you're thinking about it, please reach out and hit that subscribe button and join our little dragon family here. And if you also would give it that dragon claw up, what I call that like button, just comment, let us know that you enjoyed this session. Lots of thanks out there to folks who have reached out for personal readings. All my info is in the description box, as well as links to all the cards I'll be using in this session as well, if you want to check those out or you want to get them for yourself. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to first use 3 tuning forks. These are forks that are tuned to each one of the planetary energies that the sun will be traveling through. So for that first month of autumn, it will be the Libra sun sign, so that's ruled by Venus. Then we'll be going through the sign of Scorpio, ruled by Pluto, which is the Pluto fork. And then we also have Jupiter, which is the ruler of Sagittarius, and that will be the last the last month of autumn. So let's just listen to these tones and feel the vibrations and get ready for your session. So, okay, Virgo, let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to show you the big Celtic circle of the wheel of the year, the seasons changing. So we're going away from actually, your time of year. You're the last month of summer. So as we shift up to Libra, that signifies the beginning of the autumn equinox. And like I said, that's what starts it. When the sun goes into Libra, that's how we know that it's autumn time. So here we go to the time of Mabon. That's the Druidic name, the old Celtic name for that autumn equinox festival. So anything that you do around this time, it's actually really, it's sort of a completion of your energy there, Virgo, as we move from the time of Virgo over to the time of Libra. So we're completing the fullness of Virgo, which is really pretty cool. So the first, I'm going to do 3 columns, one for each month of the autumn. The first one's going to resonate with what your energies will be, will be coming in for you during that time of Libra. And so that's going to really be resonating with, let's see, the Libra time for Virgo. That's going to be 5, 6, and let's see, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So first month is going to be, let's see, so it's Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn. Yeah, so 3, 4, 5. That's going to be your energies. That's going to be really good for you. So first month, we're going to start with the Moonology deck. And let's go ahead and begin. Dear angels, divine guardians of light, helpers and healers, ancestors, please be with the sun, moon, Venus, and rising sign of Virgo as we do their reading for the fall equinox, starting for the first 3 months of autumn. please protect their energy as well as mine and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you. Okay, Virgo, so very interesting. Leo also got this first card right out at the start for the month of Libra. So the beginning of this is show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius energy. This is also an air energy just like Libra, so this is very favored for you to really be uninhibited, say what you feel, be who you truly are inside. And then as we go into the time of Scorpio, this is going to activate that third house for you. Your hard work is paying off with that new moon in Capricorn. Scorpio energy is actually very complementary to your own because you're both very interested in healing and health and psychological well-being. So this is a great time to start a new project at work, or to see old projects that you've been working on for a long time coming back around and actually starting to show some gain. You know, you actually see a recovery on your efforts. So then as we go into that last month of Sagittarius, we get that full moon eclipse, a very, very momentous, auspicious energy saying that conclusions are within reach. So a very, very positive start to your reading. Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards from the Dragon Oracle so that we can get deeper into each of these months. You're just going to keep adding on to each month to see what's coming for you through this autumn season. Ooh, yes, so beautiful dragon energy coming through here. So for the Aquarius, the air and fire dragon comes up. Very strong divine masculine energy, expands creative energies. So harness creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. So Virgo, this is really a powerhouse start of the autumn for you. I think it's really positive, very strongly directed. This activates your second house in your astrological chart. So this is really all about, you know, getting organized with your resources, your finances, making sure everything's really healthy there, and taking a very strong, active role in doing so. So getting into that Scorpio time, we're going towards the orange gold dragon from Arcturus. Opens you to knowledge for the new golden age, carry the energy of the future, and be a guiding light. So you're definitely stepping into some leadership here with that Capricorn power, and then that really strong energy from the orange gold dragon. So then going into the time of Sagittarius and the conclusions within reach, we have the air and water dragon. So we start with air and fire, then we combine air and water. So to me, this is about balancing your intuitive thoughts along with the practical knowledge that you have. So this helps you to connect to higher frequencies, trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, and express your inner song. Oh my goodness. So Virgo, yes, you're being very encouraged at the beginning and the end, all through autumn, I think, to really be open to speaking your truth, you know, not being afraid to open up and say what it is that's really honest and truthful and at your core values. So let's pull some Druid Animal Spirit cards and see which animal spirits are strongest around you during this autumn season. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, look at this. So very interesting. Now, how it was that that dragon said to sing your own song. And so here around this time of Libra, along with being openly communicative about who you truly are, comes the swan, a very, very strong symbol of music and beauty and love and spirit and soul. The swan was often connected with the harp in the Celtic tradition. So whenever you bring her up, there's always a connection to music and the arts and singing deep from your soul and from your heart. And even if you're not a singer, it doesn't matter, Virgo. It's about speaking, singing out, being clear and resonant with your voice. So yeah, very, very strong energy. And then in the middle, I love her. Here she comes. One of my favorite cards from this deck is that Highland Cow, a very nurturing, stabilizing, strong goddess kind of energy. And I love her coming up, especially for this time of Scorpio for you, because Scorpio, the polarity is Taurus, which is this cow energy. And so for you being a fellow earth sign, I think that you're just grounding, you're stabilizing, you're learning to heal yourself and others even deeper, Virgo. That's wonderful for you because the cow has a very strong connection with folk medicine. You know, she was seen as that goddess energy of nurturing, providing. People would often, you know, bundle up against the cows if they had fever or chills or they were sick, because that would keep them warm all through the night, and it would usually help them to recover from whatever was wrong. So the cow always had a very strong healing connection. And then as we go to this time of Sagittarius, which will be a little more challenging for you, Virgo, because Sagittarius is in a square to your sign, so it actually causes a little more friction, a little more challenge, but also that fiery dynamic where it's like any changes or adjustments you need to make, it really encourages those. So, not a surprise, we bring up that snake energy as you go from Scorpio, a very transformative sign, into the time of Sagittarius. You're really moving past some old realities. You're shedding that skin. You're ready for a new start. And very interestingly, that new start in a way is like, you know, that winter solstice, that's the return of the light. So, you know, it's like the days get shorter and shorter and shorter throughout the fall. And then you shed that old year off and boom, we start a brand new cycle that returns the light on that winter solstice. It's a very beautiful completion of a cycle for you. So let's pull some tarot and see what comes up as some more advice for you here. Oh, Virgo, wow, such a fabulous reading so far. My goodness. So the star card comes up on top of the swan. This is very strong Aquarius energy. So if there's any Aquarius in your chart, or if there's an important Aquarian in your life, that could be a very strong connection that you have. But the star is really, like I said, it's coming through some really heavy cycles. You've been through some stuff whenever that star comes up, because that always tells you, you know, you've done some very hard work to get there to that point of enlightenment and balance. So let's get a clarifier card on that star, please. Yes, and so there's that King of Cups. So this is all about, you know, healing for you, Virgo. And healing is a huge, you know, kind of keyword for your sign in the first place, because to me, Virgo, it's all about, you know, medicine and healing and good nutrition and your habits and your routines that add up to, you know, wholeness. So for that King of Cups, though, that's about really healing the emotions. So it's healing that third eye, the heart chakra, and the solar plexus. So you're, you know, healing your intuition, healing your heart, and also healing your level of confidence and how well you believe in yourself and how well you think of yourself. So then coming into that time of Scorpio, where we had the cow, there is that Sun card, which is a very strong Leo energy, very victorious, kind of to me also that return to innocence, return to just, you know, embracing the newness and the enthusiasm of life. So very beautiful time. So let's check your clarifying card for the Sun, please. Yes, and this is really healing a whole lot of, you know, emotional, intellectual decisions that you've had to make that have been really difficult, things that have either worried you or bothered you, places where you have felt intellectually split in two different ways. So to me, that's really saying that this is what's being healed. This is what's coming up to be reconciled, Virgo. And then going into the time of Sagittarius, on top of the snake card, we are getting that Three of Cups. So there's definitely celebrations around the corner there. Even if it's like things aren't totally perfect, it doesn't matter. It's like you still know that there are things to celebrate, that there are things to enjoy. That can also point to a good harvest or a good outcome to something you've been working on or going through. Very, very positive. So let's get one clarifier card for that Three of Cups. Yes, and so this is really, to me, a completion of a cycle. Anytime you see the Hermit card coming up, because it's a number 9, and the 1 through 9 are my complete life path numbers. And so whenever that's there, Virgo, to me, this is all about you following your spirit, following your intuition, truly being yourself, and being that pioneer. So we started with full moon in Aquarius, so we end with the Hermit. So this is all about be yourself, speak your truth, follow your own star, because when you do that, Virgo, you really come out on top of things. So let's pull one card for you from the magical spell cards to get a ritual affirmation for this autumn season for you, Virgo. Oh, I love it. This is so perfect. Just like I was saying, this is the authenticity card. This is telling you yet again, be true to yourself. Who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. This is so great. So interestingly enough too, this is a number 10, adds up to a 1. So you end with a 9 and then you get that number 1. So it's really completing the cycle. And so Virgo, if you are the kind of person that's into doing like a little ritual or a little spell, there is an accompanying book to this card deck. And if you're interested in having that, I can just go down and check my number. You can text me, just say that you would like the little ritual that goes along with this authenticity card, and I will send you, I'll take a little picture of the page, and then you'll have the little ritual if you would like to do that for your autumn season. So thank you so much for joining me and Mr. Dragon here, and we'll see y'all again really soon. Take care.